I'm Kathleen Kane. I'm one of the instructors for the Greater Reading Chamber, and we are in Module 1, which is actually a completely revised module. This class that we had today was developing teams and understanding groups.
My name's Benjamin Davis. I work for Peeling Fruit Incorporated. It's a small apple manufacturing company located in Dobberville. I'm a quality assurance technician. I'm training to become a supervisor. I'm going to have a crew of about 6 guys. So this class should benefit me, give me some knowledge and some skills I can use to help manage my crew.
And Ben, how did you find out about the class?
My supervisor signed me up for the class. She told me that that I was going to be having my own crew and that I would be signed up for the class, you know, to get some experience, again, gain some skills.
And what's one thing about the class so far that you feel is helping to prepare you for being a supervisor?
Definitely the DISC assessment. It gave me a whole new perspective, not only on my own personality, but on the my crew's personality. You know, I kind of can see now who's more inclined to be a leader as opposed to who's more inclined to, you know, I forget what the C type means, but who's more inclined to be like my thinker type, or the guy that if I have a problem that I can't figure out on my own, you know, I might ask him instead of the guy who's more prone to leadership, you know, to solve problems, to move forward.
Really looking at your talent and figuring out your team's strengths and then playing off those sounds like something that you're really getting out of this. And Kathleen, could you talk to us a little bit about what the DISC assessment is for someone who's not sure what that is?
Well, the DISC is a behavioral assessment profile, and there are 4 DISC styles. There's a D, I, S, and C, and they each stand for a word. And it has to do with your motivation, what motivates you, what drives you, how you communicate and interact with people. And so if you understand your own DISC profile and then the profile of your employees, it improves communication. It really enables you to be much more supportive of them. And it really, like Ben said, it really opens up understanding, which is one reason why in this new revised module of the supervisory training program, we moved the DISC into Module 1. It used to be in Module 3, but we recognize that the DISC is a really firm foundation for supervisors understanding their employees.
Great, and probably helps them to understand themselves better than
Exactly.
Too. Yes. Ben, what's one thing that after this program is over that you hope to take back to Peeling Fruit and share with your supervisors, your other fellow employees, and your peers? What's one thing you hope to take back from this experience?
The main trait I would want to improve on and bring back would be communication. I think that's sort of the underlying factor for most of the stuff, most of the topics that we've gone over. And, you know, with the DISC assessment, again, it's a communication thing. If I know what somebody's personality type is, I can communicate more effectively with them.
And what's one thing, I'll ask this to the both of you, what's one thing that you feel somebody who might be considering this class, what's one maybe driving point that you can tell them as to why this is important and why you feel they should take this class? Kathleen, we'll start with you.
Well, I think it gives a real fundamental approach to basic skills of supervision. And so it doesn't necessarily matter how many years you've been a supervisor. A lot of supervisors never had formal supervisory training. So this gives a good foundation and reviews a lot of things they've learned on the job. And one reason you want to take it is it's just fun. We really do work hard at making the class very interactive. There's lots of conversation, discussion, group activities. And today, for instance, we played with Legos and blocks and Play-Doh.
I think we can see some of that in the back of the video there. And Ben, what do you think, if you were to pitch this to one of your peers or even maybe one of your supervisors to get them aware of the program, what would you say?
Well, I like that you used the word aware because when Kathleen said fundamental skills, that's the main word that was popping into my head was the awareness. You know, I think we all kind of have an idea of if you talk to somebody nice, they're going to talk to you nice, whatever. But if you're aware of all these other like minute details and like the psychological aspect of things, you can be a more effective leader, a more effective supervisor.
Fantastic. Well, we thank you both for participating. And Ben, I heard through your supervisor, through the contact at your company, that you are excited to come to class every time. So we hope that you keep that excitement and spread that. And we think by sharing your experiences, you'll help to do that. So thank you both.
Thank you.